Hey everybody, it's your boy. It's tinkering time here in the Bears Den garage. I'm about to bring a tiller in. We're going to work on it because it wouldn't start for me the other day and I like to eat, so I need my veggies. Anyway, stay tuned. Hey everybody, it's tinkering time. We're going to work on this old tiller because the other day I went to start it up to start tilling up my garden. It wouldn't start. So I'm thinking after sitting all winter that the carburetor needs cleaned. But who knows? We'll just have to see when we get into it. So first thing we need to look at, this is a Predator engine, 79cc. It's the $100 Harbor Freight side shaft. I got this motor from a dear friend of mine that's now passed away. His name's Johnny. It had a Briggs & Stratton 3.5, and no matter what I did to it, I couldn't get it running. That was pre-YouTube days. So now we're going to take this breather off. The other day, I took the breather off, and everything looked good there. Well, that was in, this is now, right? Now, these Harbor Freight Predator engines, their warranty will be voided if you don't do every last little thing. Here's the thing, I've had it for 2 years. It's been a good little motor. We just need to figure out why she's not starting. I highly suspect that the carburetor needs cleaned. So it looks like we need a 10mm. Which I'm probably one of the few guys that actually has a 10mm. I guess the Lord blessed me. I found a bunch of them when I was cleaning up my Dodge. But this should be a pretty self-explanatory carburetor. It's just like any regular carburetor. It's got a bowl on it. I had the choke on last time I tried to use it. I'm not expecting this to be a very long video, so let's hope not. Let's hope I just need to clean out this carburetor and it fires right up. Because that's what everybody really wants. I think from the factory that they cross-threaded this. That's why it's cheap at Harbor Freight. I ordered this during the pandemic, and it came by mail because you could not go in Harbor Freight physically. But now, what's this? A spacer. Oh, I see what it is. Okay. Now, it should, yeah, slide off this doohickey right here. Like I said, this is a new carburetor. Hold on. That's a whole new unit. So, but sometimes I let my idiocracy get me in a hurry. But I got this spring right here and this cable right here that I honestly don't know how I'm going to get off. Like that, I guess. Okay. Now I got a fuel line right here. Need a pair of pliers. 4-channel locks because they were closer, or vice grips. I have my suspicions that this carburetor is just dirty, because I let it sit all winter outside. Thought that I ran it out of gas, but nope, there's gas in it. Well, you know, I need to find something to clog it up, save my gas. I'm one tight individual, so if I can save fuel, I will. Let's hope it does something. Alright. So, there's the carburetor in a nutshell. So, what is that critter? Let's get on. Alright. You can see it right there. Now all I'm going to do is unscrew the bowl and see what comes out. I have a crazy suspicion that this is the only problem. It actually looks very, very clean. So, with all these small engine carburetors, they have a pin to pull, and then your floating needle just comes right off. Now, I'm just going to jump to a conclusion and say this carburetor's good, because it blew in. I don't know why it smells like gasoline in here, fellas. But hey, it smells like gasoline in here. I don't know why. Who in the world would be spilling gasoline in the Bear's Den garage? But there it is. So now your needle valve has this little pin. I don't know if you can see it too well. The camera sucks, but that little pin slides right on this track right here. And I seem to have epically failed at putting it back. There we go. And then it pops right in to this hole right here. And it's about to fall off. And I don't want it to fall off. See if I can get this on. Alright. I got the shakes today for some dang reason. There, now it's all on. And then you take this pin, slide it back in the hole, then you line it up. Boom. That's all that takes right there. And then this moves up and down, regulates fuel flow. It's that easy, fellas. So, now, I'll put it this way, because I don't remember which way this actually has to be pointed. It doesn't matter. Then I got an O-ring and a bolt. And I had it good and snug. That way, if you try to take it back for warranty purposes, they can say, oh no, you've had that off. Well, to be honest with you, I didn't get no warranty coverage, so they also mark this right here, and they do that for warranty purposes, but I don't care about all that. So, to be honest with you fellas, carburetor to me looks pretty good, so I'm gonna stick it back on. After I stick it back on, we'll hook everything back up and see if we can get it to start again. Maybe so, maybe not so, who knows. But I gotta take this screw out and hook this fuel line back up. Bam, hooked back up. That's easy. That's the easy part, fellas. And you know, just because I didn't see anything bad doesn't mean that there wasn't something very, very bad in that. Just because I didn't see no trash come out don't mean there wasn't any trash in it. And these fuel lines are real squishy. I don't like that at all. Alright, so now I need to hook this rod back up right here. Should be fairly simple, might not be. Just a little bit of flex, there we go. And then this spring. And I don't know how real important this spring is. I just know it was there, so I'm putting it back. Now, for this part right here, I have a feeling that this is kind of important. And thanks for asking, I damaged 0 gaskets here. For the parts that count anyway. And this hose pops back in here. Then we just put the nuts back on. One nut's going to be a pain in the butt because it's hard to get to, and then the other nut is going to be a breeze because it's easy to get to. Now, do I think I need to take this whole carburetor apart? Nah. And besides, Christian broke my bench, or my bench tripod, so kind of don't have access to a bench tripod anymore. Thank you, son. But it's fine. It was cheap. I work at a place that sells the one that we used on the workbench, and I get 20% discount there. I'm not sweating the small stuff. It's not like we're doing this with a GoPro or nothing. Alright, so I got it on tighten again. And we want to snug her up. Alright, so now I'll choke it. Let's get in fuel. See if we can get it to start. It wants to. So, well, there you have it, guys. It's running again. So let's clean the splines, and as you see, it's a bit of a mess. So let's get it cleaned up a little bit. Get it ready to till for the year. As you can see, I ran into a lot of junk last summer. I didn't have a whole lot of time to maintain my garden. Well, this year the wife has told me that due to the cost of groceries and everything, we're going to try and save a little bit by maintaining a good garden this year. So that's actually going to consist of investments like fertilizer and stuff, but this whole thing, now look, I gave $20 for this old tiller, and it's got a couple issues, but I am not at all worried about that, because it is just to maintain a small garden. Anyway, that's about it there. That was an easy cleanup. So the next video, I'm going to throw my mud boots on and we're going to till some garden. So I will see you guys in just a little bit. there you have it. We have tilled the first till in the garden. I'm going to do a little more, but you don't need to see any more. Anyway, there's the old John Deere. You saw what we did in that last video. There will be more to come. Just stay tuned. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for tinkering with me. Y'all have a good one.